That's a good call.
But I kind of like it. Kind of gives you, it's got a Virginia Tech vibe to it, except, you know, more of the orangish reddish and that purple maroonish.
What's interesting, you know, they come here with their grays. The Lady Tigers had their grays on, so they had to go change. So
Campbellsville will win the tap as Lee jumps up to save it. Right to left for the Lady Tigers here in the first half, left to right for the Firehawks. Lee orchestrates the offense, right side to Faith Lake, bounces to McGeorge, collects it, and hands it off to Lexi Lake. She's going to stop and pop. Three, bang, Lexi Lake, and Edward Jones three to start things for the Lady Tigers.
I'll tell you what, we could have used that the other night against Thomas More. It's good to see her off to a good start here. She struggled up there in Crestview Hills.
That is number 230 in the career of Lexi Lake. She's cost Edward Jones quite a bit of coin over the years.
Yes, she has.
Inside, a fall-away shot is good for Lester. Just off the paint there for Aaron Grace Lester. 3-2. Lady Tigers the 1 point advantage. Far side, Pritchett. Now Faith Lake inside Lee. She is fouled. Heavy contact down inside by Walker. Nothing malicious. Just I think Walker made sure she got her money's worth there. She actually got the ball clean up top.
She did. A lot of body down low, but what an entry pass there to Lauren Lee. So chance for the second-year freshman to, it's weird to say.
I wish the NAIA would have had a kind of a way to handle that. If you just wanted to set everybody back or something, but you've got some teams that have already added that extra year, some teams haven't. Just kind of a weird area there you're operating in, not knowing truly who has what left in terms of eligibility. As Lee sinks both free throws back to a 3-point Lady Tiger lead. McNary has it back tap, stays with it, however. Going to drive left side. She'll take a pull-up just outside the painted area. That's no good. Lauren Lee claims the rebound. She comes the other way. Stops at midcourt as McNary was pressuring momentarily. Now Pritchett holds it off the wing right side. Sherrill defends, gets the screen. Pritchett goes right side. Faith Lake, back door. McGeorge looking for Faith. It's broken up, goes off the hands of Faith Lake and out of bounds.
It's okay. It's a good aggressive move there. I love the pass there from McGeorge. She just didn't lead Faith just a little bit too far. So
McNary ahead, goes long for Lester. Able to grab it. Now Sherrill going to throw up a shot that's no good. Walker the rebound, easy stick back there for Savannah. Wow, it's almost like a design play.
Yeah,
Sherrill missed it long, and Walker right there to grab it.
And it's kind of a point of emphasis. They're good on the offensive boards, but they're big, so need to make sure we do it. Oh, nice pass.
Inside, Lexi Lake finds a rolling McGeorge opposite block.
Nice pass by Lexi Lake there to slip the screen, so to speak, of Ashley McGeorge.
Sherrill able to stay with it through some Lady Tiger pressure. Campbellsville leads 7-4. Baker going to try to tie it up. Around and out, no good. Oh, man. Nice rebound by Lexi Lake. That's a tough foul to go against Sherrill. Lake got busted right there in the nose with the shoulder of Sherrill.
You can tell it rocked her a little bit,
yeah.
But she's tough. She's able to. She was going to play through it if she needed to.
She went down to her knees trying to get that ball out of there and find a teammate as the whistle sounded. Sherrill picks up the hard luck foul, her first, second on the Firehawks. Pritchett face up Jay. Good for Swiss. Courtney Pritchett right there at the elbow.
Yeah, Courtney's got she's got such a great jump shot. Those mid-range jump shots are going to be there for her.
Sherrill looking for help there as a couple of Lady Tigers close out. Now Lexi Lake defends McNary. Walker out top. One dribble, back to McNary on the wing. McNary surveys, looking for a cutting Walker. Has her, goes around Pritchett there, that shot. Pritchett did a nice job to step up, forced Walker to let it ride early, but able to avoid the contact with Savannah Walker. Campbellsville the other way. Lexi Lake, nice little crossover here, leaves it out with Pritchett. Now Pritchett going to take another jumper on the way. That is no good. McGeorge swats it out, but she's going to be called over the back. Here is Ashley McGeorge. And we'll get changes here each way as Chris Schroeder comes to pick up the warm-up of Caitlin Wilkes. McGeorge going to check out. Wilkes, 6'2", a junior forward from Stanford, Kentucky, into the lineup for Martin Methodist. Man, dollar in the jar there.
That's right.
For UT Southern. Kiana Chumbley into the ball game, 5'9" freshman guard from Hendersonville, Tennessee. She's going to take a jumper here off the elbow right side. No good. Ball going to go out of play. It'll be Campbellsville basketball. Howie Jones into the lineup as well, 5'11" sophomore forward from Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Sherrow, McNary, and Lester remain on the court here. You've got on the floor right now, Benji, you've got 5 of the top assist-to-turnover ratio players in the country.
It's impressive.
Each of these 2 teams boast 2 young ladies in the top 15. Pritchett, one of them, holds it right wing. Faith Lake, and we're going to have a blocking foul called here on Lester.
Well, like we said at the top of the top of the broadcast, this UT Southern team, I mean, they're 3rd in the conference. Pretty impressive, 5-2, 10-3 overall. So they know how to get the victories when they need to.
Here is Campbellsville working, baseline out of bounds, out, Lake, 3 on the way, bang, Lexi Lake, same spot, 231.
Yeah, it's good to see it. So as we said, she struggled a little bit at Crestview Hills at Thomas More, but here tonight, 2 for 2. Number 231 overall. She's only 12 away from tying, Melly Heaton for 3rd all time.
Campbellsville with a 12-4 advantage, largest lead here at 8 points. Inside McNary, nice pass, sets up Jones for the easy lay-in, and that's why McNary, one of those players, the top 15 in the nation in assist-to-turnover ratio. She and Lester for Tennessee Southern. Pritchett and Lauren Lee both over 3 in that column for Campbellsville. Lexi Lake and Bailey Pettigo inside the top 30 there. So Campbellsville has 4 in the top 30 in assist-to-turnover ratio. Lee won't shoot it into the corner. Lake gonna deck it, drives, bounces across the lane to Wilkes. Out, Faith Lake, triple, in and out, no good. Rebound to Pritchett. Out to Lexi Lake, she'll hoist a 3. That's off the mark, and the rebound taken by Chumley, deflected here by Lake. It'll go out of bounds. Nice job by Lexi Lake in the backcourt.
Ooh, I thought that may have been off UT Southern there. Lexi got a hand in there, but
changes for Campbellsville here once again. Maddie Boyle into the lineup, 5'5" junior guard from Milledgeville, Kentucky. Shyla Calvert, 5'5", a graduate guard from Bardstown. Sarah Sutton, 5'11", a junior forward from Scottsville, Tennessee. Lauren Lee remains on the court for Campbellsville, as does Caitlin Wilkes. So this is that typical second unit that we see often the Lady Tigers throw out there. Lester the basketball down into the corner here to Baker. Baker looking inside. Chumley goes across the paint. Shot no good. Nice block out by Sutton. Campbellsville the other way. Lee wants to push. No numbers. Slips and falls. Passes it out to Sutton. Inside left block. Wilkes left hand good.
Nice little offensive transition there for the Lady Tigers.
The other way. Sherrow around the defenders. Goes up the shot. No good. Chumley the rebound. Stick back good for Kiona Chumley. 14-8 the count.
Man, they're quick to get down the court.
Lee ahead long to Boyle, knocked out of play here by Lester.
Up tempo.
Media timeout. Everybody going to catch their breath, including Benji and I. We'll step away. 4:47 to play, first quarter. Campbellsville a 6-point advantage, 14-8. You're following the number 3 ranked Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
School is a lot different right now. Some days kids are learning at home with their parents' help, and
some days Elmo goes to school. To stay healthy, Elmo wears his mask and stays apart from his friends.
that's right. It may be challenging, but remember, when things get tough, to take a slow, deep breath. We are all in this together.
Yeah. Come on, Daddy. It's time for school at home.
Caring for each other because we are all in this together.
Media timeout here in the first quarter. Campbellsville a 14-8 advantage. The Lady Tigers blistering the nets here early. Benji Kelly, 5 of 8 from the field.
Pretty impressive. It's off to a good start, and a lot of times when you see the ball go in the basket early, it just carries over throughout the whole game. You know, sometimes, you know, just get that mental block, oh, I can't make it, but it's a great start here for the Lady Tigers, 5 of 8, 62.5%. Tennessee Southern is getting some good looks. They're 4 of 10, but Campbellsville doing a pretty good job on the boards right now. 5 to 4. We're limited. They've had a couple offensive boards, so it's a point of emphasis for Coach Colvin here is make sure that we keep them off the offensive boards because they're too good of a shooting team to give them those multiple opportunities.
Campbellsville back to work. Defender falls down. Lee finds Wilkes down inside. Another bucket for Caitlin Wilkes.
Great entry pass there by Lauren Lee. And once again, just heads-up play by the freshman there to find an open Wilkes.
Far side, Sharrow into the corner. Baker, nope, that's Lester dumping it down to Chumley. Chumley goes to work. She's going to draw the foul here against the Lady Tigers. And we've not seen it for a while, Benji, but some of the officials going back to the mask while officiating.
That's got to be difficult. But, you know, obviously we've seen some of the guys, especially on the guys' side, probably where they have picked up COVID is from another player on an opposing team. So I get it. You know, bar on the side of safety.
You know, we were in, I think it was Hawaii. They had the mask where the whistle was made into the mask.
Yes.
Yeah. 16-9 the score after the first free throw for Chumley. She gets both.
And you've even seen some, especially like the volleyball whistles, it's actually a handheld.
Boyle left side, wanting McGeorge, the entry not there. Boyle now dribbles left side, Calvert. Off the Sutton screen, Calvert backs away, picks up her dribble. Still looking. Sutton holds it, finds a cutting Lee. She tries to avoid the contact from McNary. McNary whacked her on the noggin.
Well, I tell you, that was could have been ugly, but Lauren Lee was able to.
She kind of saw it coming there, tucked her head a little bit.
Heads up play there.
McNary, of course, was just trying to make a play on the basketball. 16-10, Lady Tigers lead. 4:01 to play first quarter. Matt Payton, Benji Kelly here at the Powell. Lee inside. Sutton gets the deuce. Lauren Lee the dime.
A designed play there. You got your point guard taking it out of bounds. So great bounce pass. Easy bucket for Sarah Sutton.
Lauren Lee's third assist of this first quarter. Here is Lester, wide open three on the way. She cans it.
Just got a little lost there.
Lester about 33% or so from deep on the season. Hits one there. 18-13 the count. Campbellsville leads inside. McGeorge shovels it out. Sutton, jumper, no good. The rebound to McNary. She wants to run. McNary quickly ahead. Free throw line. Throws up a shot, and she is fouled. Boyle and Calvert in there for Campbellsville. And tell you what, McNary made up her mind. She was just going to go.
She's quick, put her head down, and she was getting to that basket.
McNary, a hometown product. Pulaski, Tennessee, stayed at home to play her college ball. Yeah, that's got to be a freebie if you're a head coach. You get one of those hometown kids that can help, especially one like McNary. You look at some of the numbers for her, 9.5 points a game, 4 rebounds, and hits that free throw there. It's a bonus when you can pluck one close by. Second free throw, no good. McGeorge, the rebound. Calvert the other way for CU. Hesitates, accelerates, dishes left, corner, Boyle, triple, bang. You betcha, Maddie Boyle and Edward Jones through.
Nice pass across court by Shyla Calvert.
Football score here is it's 21-14 inside. Sharrow missed the bunny, and she and McGeorge come to the ground, and ball still being battled for, and it's last touched by Lester. Sharrow has had, could have easily had a call go against McGeorge there. She kind of fell over the top of Sharrow. Nice little play on, but Sharrow had that tough luck whistle go against her earlier. Here we're going to see Takia Golf into the lineup. 5'6" freshman guard from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Boyle and Lee in the backcourt. Calvert, Sutton, and McGeorge the front court. They await. Left side, Sutton, three on the way. Bang, shooting.
That is a pure jump shot right there.
Timeout taken by Billy Evans as the Lady Tigers showing off the long ball here tonight already. 4 made Edward Jones 3-point field goals from Campbellsville. They are 4 of 6 from deep as Coach Evans wants the timeout. And Benji Kelly, the Lady Tigers, we talked about that loss. They didn't shoot it well at Thomas More. They may have saved up a couple.
Well, they could have, and sometimes it happens. The ball just will not go in the basket. But once again, when you come back to the friendly confines of a place where you're used to practicing all the time, the background here is very good to shoot in. And sometimes you just need that for your confidence. So Lady Tigers have come out on fire. 4 of 6 downtown, 9 of 13 overall. It's almost 70%. So it's been a while since we've seen numbers like that from this Lady Tiger team.
Campbellsville has seen Lexi Lake knock in a couple of Edward Jones threes, Maddie Boyle, and now Sarah Sutton with 3-point field goals here in this one. Back to work. the Firehawks the basketball, and that pass, well, I may have jinxed Lester, that assist-to-turnover ratio. She threw one out of play there.
Well, I think she was expecting her player or teammate to cut to the corner. Instead, she cut to the basket, and as a result, it was a pass over there to almost to Schroeder. They're in the second row.
Lee, the basketball for Campbellsville. The midcourt stripe. Left side, Sutton. Nice. That's nice defensive work there by Chumbley. Read that pass, took it away from Sutton. She'll go down, and she missed it. Goff tries to keep it alive, can't, and a missed opportunity for UT Southern, and Boyle's going to have it back tap. Chumbley, to her credit, made two nice defensive plays there for UT Southern. It was the offensive one, however, that might cost her a few winks of sleep this evening.
Yeah, those wide open layups, that just those hurt.
And you wonder, Lee was closing out hard, but she made no play really on the basketball.
No.
And those may mess with you even more. You expect them to jump with you or contest somehow, and Calvert going to shovel it off. Lee cut off, and ball's deflected, knocked away. Walker taps it over to Goff, and here comes UT Southern. Right side, Sharrow. Now Goff again. Less than 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter, 24-14. Right side, Sharrow. Down low, McNary finds a cutting teammate. Shot up for Walker, no good. Rebound taken by Chumbley. Left side, Goff with a head fake. Crossover inside, nearly lost the handle. Goes up and gets the finish.
Campbellsville once again gave up an extra opportunity there on that offensive board, and UT Southern took advantage of it.
24-16. Some of the starters for Campbellsville going to re-enter here in just a moment. Left side, Sutton can't shoot it. Chumbley right there with her. Boyle, nice little head fake. Out to McGeorge. She'll drive right side of the lane. Avoids Walker. Shot no good. And the rebound taken by Sharrow. She's tied up by McGeorge. And that's going to be 2 on Ashley McGeorge here. 4 on Campbellsville as a team. Wilkes going to check back in for McGeorge. The Great Lakes back into the lineup for CU. Pritchett in there. So 4/5 of the starting unit out on the court here. Wilkes in the stead of McGeorge. Chumbley going to drive right side, throws up a floater to the right hand. Short rebound, Lexi Lake for Campbellsville. Lee coming the other way. Lee, right side, inside, now out. Lexi Lake down into the corner to her twin sister, Faith. Pritchett, backdoor, Faith Lake, right hand, yes.
Well, give and go there. Faith Lake, we've seen that so many times this year. She can read her defender and is able to get that backdoor cut. Nice, easy layup.
McNary comes out top here to Goff. Now Chumbley. Chumbley's made a couple of nice plays for UT Southern already in this one. Inside Walker, she's open, and that's an easy bucket. You and I talked before the game. Walker's one of those players, feels like she's been at
forever.
UT Southern, Martin Meadows. She's been around this league for a long time. 26-18, Campbellsville leads. They can hold for the last shot here of this first quarter. Lee to Lexi Lake, 8 seconds. Lexi dribbles left, looking for Pritchett. Pritchett has it, backs away. Entry, Wilkes working around the double team. Out, Lee, triple, no good.
Good look.
And that's where the buzzer will bark to conclude the first quarter. Campbellsville will take an 8-point lead to period number 2. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
(26-18) the score. Lady Tigers lead UT Southern after one period. Campbellsville there in the first quarter posting some gaudy numbers, especially in the shooting column. From the floor, they were 10 of 16. That's 62.5%. From deep, 57%, 4 of 7, 9 assists on 10 made buckets. Benji, as we like to say, have dog, will hunt. 9 assists on 10 buckets. That works.
Yeah, that's some efficient basketball right there. And 9 assists That's impressive on only 2 turnovers. So all in all, a good first quarter for the Lady Tigers. I know Coach Colvin was a little worried, especially you got Pettigo going down. How are they going to be on the defensive end? But all in all, that was a very good first quarter for this Lady Tiger basketball team.
Long way to go, but the two teams both in the top 10 in the country in turnovers per game. They don't give the basketball away. Lady Tigers 8th, and it's hard, but UT Southern actually ahead of them in terms of turnover. They're 5th.
Yeah.
So 11 turnovers a game for UT Southern. Campbellsville just 12, and in the first quarter they combined for 3, so that sounds about right. Inside, Chumbley going to go up with a shot over the top of Wilkes. No good. Nice defense by Wilkes. Pritchett the rebound for CU. Wilkes leaves it with Boyle. Faith and Lexi Lake out there with Wilkes as well. Right side, Boyle. Out top, Faith Lake. Now Pritchett turns out. Boyle wide open 3. Around and out for Maddie Boyle. Lester ahead to McNary. Left side of the lane, Chumbley bumped, and the shot was blocked by Pritchett. It goes out of play. It'll stay with Mark.
Sorry, Matt. That was good defense by Courtney Pritchett. She could have easily tried to, take the charge, but instead she went straight up vertical and was able to get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Baseline, Chumbley off the inbounds. McNary again backs away from Lexi Lake. 9 minutes, 12 seconds to play in the second quarter. Out. Chumbley's open. She'll hoist the 3. That is good for Kiona Chumbley. Her first 3 of the season, 0 of 5 before that one.
It's pretty good form right there, and she was pretty deep, too, probably about a foot and a half beyond the three-point line. So
26-21 the count. Campbellsville by 5. Right side, Boyle on the dribble. Picks it up now, looking for help. It's Pritchett. Down low, entry, Wilkes goes to work against Walker. Shot up off glass, good for Caitlin Wilkes.
I tell you what, she made up her mind what she was going to do. She's got some of the best hands in the business, and it was a nice little jump shot there.
Here is Walker stopping and pops the jumper that's off the mark hard. Campbellsville the other way. Boyle right side, working against McNary, backs away. Pritchett, left side, Faith Lake, corner. Lexi Lake, entry for Wilkes is slapped out of bounds by Savannah Walker.
It's a good pickup for the Lady Tiger team, and Caitlin Wilkes, the transfer coming in, and she has fit in extremely well with this program.
Boyle pitches it in here to Pritchett. The 2 defenders both go with Boyle, and Courtney Pritchett, perhaps the easiest lay-in of her Lady Tiger tenure.
She's like, I got you.
I don't even know that was really the okey-doke. It was just, kind of show ball, and both defenders stayed with Boyle, the inbounder. And here's a deflection by Lexi Lake. Sherrill able to pick it up. McNary comes cross court into the corner. Lester going to pitch up a floater. Good. Gets the friendly bounce. Tough shot by Lester.
Tough shot.
30-23. Campbellsville by 7. Boyle works with the basketball. Wilkes out top. Holds it. Walker going to come up and pressure a bit. Wilkes a few dribbles. 10 to shoot. Faith Lake looking for Boyle, and McNary read it. Jumped the pass and goes down, lays it in, does Taylor McNary. McNary has that quick burst. Offensively, though, you don't ever get the feeling she's really out of control. She's just that fast.
She's that fast, and I mean, that quick legs, but in the midst of that, she's making good decisions.
Corner, Lake a 3, that is short, and she is going to outrun Walker to the rebound, but couldn't quite. I think she overran it, trying to get past Walker. McNary gonna shovel it back. Sherrill in rhythm, 3, that is short. Long rebound, comes out to Pritchett. Right side, Lexi Lake into the corner. Faith Lake, triple, that is hard. And the rebound to McNary. Back and forth we go. Campbellsville slowed down a bit in terms of field goal percentage here. McNary draws the foul here as Boyle hit with the contact. First on Boyle, first on the Lady Tigers. Changes here. Lauren Lee back in for CU. Shyla Calvert in. Sarah Sutton back in. Wilkes, Lexi Lake, and Pritchett. Nope, Boyle checking out. 30-25, Campbellsville to inbound. UT Southern to inbound. Campbellsville on the defensive end here. Goff out front, chased by Calvert, works left side, driving, across the paint to Walker, and Pritchett went down. Hopefully she's okay. She's limping a little bit. She had that ankle sprain early in the year. Here is Sutton the other way. Quick release. Three is no good. Rebound is tapped and knocked out of play. It'll stay with the Lady Tigers. Campbellsville up by just 3 points here. Was the largest lead 8, or did they get up by a little more than that?
I think we got up, was it 24-14 at one point?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So maybe 10 here inside. Lee to Sutton, and she is fouled. This will either be McNary or Lester. It'll be 2 on McNary.
Foul call number 1 player McNary. That's her second.
It's 2 on McNary, and the first on UT Southern. Sarah Sutton will go to the nail for the Lady Tigers. 6:16 to play first half. Matt Payton, Benji Kelly at the Powell Center. Donna Wise Court here at Campbellsville University. Thanks for joining us as Sutton hits the first free throw, whether you're tuning in on our video streaming, Comcast cable, or our radio feeds, 88.7 the Tiger, 104.7 the Score. Thanks for joining. Sutton gets both free throws, 32-27 to count. Right wing, McNary holds. Baker inside the free throw line. Turnaround shot is good. The jumper for Rachel Baker.
Campbellsville's a little lapse there on the defensive end, allowed someone to get into the middle, and that's usually how you beat a zone, and UT Southern draw it up nicely.
Out top, Sutton. She needed about one more blink to let that one go. Here's Calvert, jumper hard, and the rebound will fall off into the arms here of McNary. Right wing, Baker holds it deep on the wing. Entry here. Walker goes to work. Right-handed shot over the top of Pritchett. No good. Rebound to CU. McNary and Sutton spill here in the backcourt. They're back up coming the other way. Calvert on the dribble. Works around the Pritchett screen. Now stops. Lee has it. Right corner. Faith Lake decks it. Drives. Inside. Pritchett up. Gets right in front of Lester, and an easy bucket for Courtney Pritchett.
Yeah, and it's once again Faith Lake being more aggressive on the offensive end. She was able to get past her defender and find an open Courtney Pritchett.
McNary wants to drive. Wraps one back to Walker. One dribble. Throws up a shot. I don't know if she lost it on the way up. Campbellsville deflected it or what. Walker ends up, she stays with it and gets the bucket.
This UT Southern team, they're not going away, Matt. They're too good.
Lee left side. Pedigo, Pritchett, Faith Lake. Three is no good. A little short. Climbed up, hits the backboard, and comes down to Walker. 34-31. Campbellsville by 3. Goff holds it. Ooh, yep, she drug it. She tried every way in the world to keep that foot down. That 5'6" frame of Goff, she needed an extra inch on that foot to keep it down there, as the Lady Tigers will have the basketball after this media stoppage. 34-31 the score. 4:24 to play here in the first half. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
And we'd like to invite you to join us.
34-31, the Lady Tigers lead at the University of Tennessee Southern here at the Powell Center. Matt Payton and the Hall of Famer Benji Kelly here. The Tigers in action on Saturday. It'll be that weird one-game Mid-South Conference slate here tonight. We have the same thing on the women's side, no men's game. UT Southern and the Tigers scheduled to play on Monday, and if COVID doesn't get them, Mother Nature might, Benji.
I tell you, go get your bread and eggs and milk.
No, don't tell them that yet. I got to go after the game.
Oh, okay. Or go tomorrow.
We'll do that. Sutton missed Lee. She was wide open under the basket. Back to work. The Lady Tigers are here. Lee bounced it out. Sutton left corner. Now Pritchett out to Lee. Lee wants to drive, cut off. Pritchett again, 8 seconds. Drives in, dumps it down inside. Sutton goes up, can't finish, draws the foul. This will be on Sherrow, I believe.
Foul shot on number 21, Kate Sherrow.
That's her second.
Two on Sherrow, 2 on the Firehawks, and Sutton at the line. We got quite a bit of weather last weekend here, 6 to 8 inches, depending on what portion of the county you were in.
I had 7 at our house.
7.
Yeah.
My dad, last I talked to him, he had 6, and different things. And now this weekend, some models, depending on what you look at, if Sutton hits that first free throw, they're talking about maybe upwards of
a foot
15 inches or so, perhaps, maybe more. But man,
this town won't know how to act with that much snow.
Just shut it down for a few days if that's the case. 36-31, Lady Tigers lead, but that certainly puts that game on Monday night in peril. Left side, Chumbley going to take a deep three. That is no good. Walker swats down the rebound, 8 seconds. Goff going to have to go quickly here. Wants to drive in, and was that back tapped, or did she try to throw that to Walker?
Yeah, it was back tapped out by Lexi Lake.
4 seconds. It looked like Walker kind of stepped up. I was straight lined by the official. It looked like Walker stepped up, maybe a miscommunication, but actually back tap, says Benji Kelly. And with 4 seconds, Sherrill will inbound. Pitches it out deep to Baker. Calvert there, back to the inbounder, and Pritchett knocked it away. They wanted to go back to Sherrill. Calvert stumbles here, taps it out. Pritchett inside. Lee hesitates, up, off glass, good for Lauren Lee.
Courtney Pritchett set that easy layup up by reading the defense there on the offensive on the defensive end on that out of bounds play. Heads up play there by Courtney.
Well scouted.
Yes.
38-31. Baker working away from Calvert. Now Lester looking for Chumbley. Deflected, comes to Chumbley, stays with it, and Chumbley's been as impressive as anybody for UTS here in the early going. Lee left side to Lake. Back to Lee. Pritchett, backdoor. Sutton across the paint to Lauren Lee. She gets the hoop. Sarah Sutton to help her.
What a pass by Sarah Sutton.
Not quite a touch pass, but awfully
pretty darn close.
Right wing Chumbley, 40-33. Lady Tigers back up by 7. Chumbley driving, runs into Pritchett. A lot of contact, and I think that Pritchett falling down, they probably call a charge. Changes coming here. Calvert and Sutton will check out. Some good minutes for Sutton here. And with Pettigo out, you got to have somebody step up.
Sutton so far has answered the call. You're exactly right, especially on that defensive end, but she's also contributing really well on the offensive end.
Goff into the corner. McNary wants to drive across the lane. Gets around Wilkes. Oh. Man, that's a tough shot. Nice effort by Taylor McNary. 40-35 the score. Campbellsville back the other way. Lee stops just off the three-point line. Boyle back in there. Pritchett wanted Wilkes, not there. And we've got a hand check foul called here on Baker, I believe.
See, I understand that that's a point of emphasis, but there was much more contact down here on this end.
That's not been called all night.
Yeah,
I mean, and, 18 minutes into the game almost, so it is what it is. But, yeah, Pritchett will ball fake, wants to drive. Right side kicks it out. Boyle, extra pass, left wing. Lee wants to deck it, drives, kicks, right corner, three, bang!
3-second call.
And right as the shot left the fingertips of Lexi Lake, the whistle sounded. I was hoping that was going to be maybe a foul on UT Southern away from the ball, but that'll wipe off what would have been another made Edward Jones 3 for Lexi Lake. Walker rattles one in from just inside the arc. 40-37, Lee to Lake. Does a nice job waiting, inside, spinning. Wilkes shot won't fall. And McNary comes the other direction now for the Firehawks. Out top, Lester drives, bounces, and too far. Colin Sheffield, the closest one there for that. And, he's got a camera on his right shoulder. Sutton going to check back in. Lady Tigers going to go a bit smaller here. Pritchett, I would think, will slide down to that 5 spot. So shuffling the deck a bit here is Coach Ginger Highcalvin. 40-37 the score. Pritchett leaves it with Boyle. 70 seconds remaining here in the first half. Lee off the wing right side. Going to go opposite the screen or the Pritchett help and sink the baseline, Jay.
That's a big bucket right there, right with a minute left to go in the half. And the defense was anticipating her going back up to the top of the key, but she read it. Nice little jump shot by Lauren.
Lester deflected by Lexi Lake, but Baker there to grab it. Inside, Walker out, open now. Lester, 3 on the way. That's going to be off the right. Rebound, Lauren Lee. Campbellsville the other way. They can go 2 for 1 if they go quickly. Lee, right side. Pritchett, 3 on the way. Bang! Swiss with an Edward Jones 3. Small lineup. Walker, a little tardy getting out. You kind of forget you don't have one of those traditional bigs like McGeorge or Wilkes out there.
That's a big bucket right there. You get a chance here, like you said, 2 for 1.
Walker's shot no good. Goff the putback, and she is fouled by Maddie Boyle. Offensive rebound by Takia Goff, and just as that 3 by Pritchett, big on the offensive end here. Goff the other way for UT Southern with a big play, a offensive putback, and a chance for an and one. Goff on the season 40% at the free throw line, so based on the numbers, not a good free throw shooter. Free throw here is hard. Rebound to Lauren Lee. Didn't look that bad, though. You see somebody at that percentage, you think they're going to have a wonky motion or something, and now here's that hand check again, Benji.
Well,
so
I know it's a point of emphasis.
They had a foul to give.
And that may have been what they were doing here.
Now they don't have a foul to give, though. Typically you'd see that maybe a little later, around 4 or 5 seconds. Here's Lee in the middle. Goff defends, 7 seconds. Pritchett driving, cut off, looking, Sutton, out, Lee, open 3, short, off to the right side, just a bit. Lauren Lee had 2 clean looks to end each quarter, the first and the second. She was all over it, just couldn't get one to go down. 45-39 will be our score here at the intermission. Tigers will be in action Saturday. They will take on Life University. And then hopefully a ball game with UT Southern on Monday night here at the PAL for Coach Brent Vernon and company, as unfortunately the COVID issues have
reared their head again. Actually, I don't know if it ever went away.
Yeah, that is true. We just maybe got to a place where we dealt with it a little better, perhaps. As, back to play here. Pritchett struggled a bit to get that in bounds. Finds Lee now. She'll kick it out. Lexi Lake bounces inside. McGeorge working, double team there. McGeorge going to go over the top of Baker and get the bucket.
That is a nice little hook shot there by Ashley McGeorge. She kind of played through the bumps there, but good to see her starting here well the second half.
47-39 the score, 9.5 left to play here in this third quarter. McNary inside from Sharrow. May have been blocking the way up. Walker kicks it back out. Sharrow, 3 on the way. That is no good. And the rebound to McNary. Looking inside, cutting is Sharrow. They have her momentarily. Ball is on the ground. Sharrow kicks it out to Walker, and now with 13 to shoot. The Firehawks stay with it. Here's Baker, baseline jumper off the mark. Rebound, McGeorge.
Well, they had 3 looks at it there, 3 offensive rebounds. Yeah, so Campbellsville dodged a bullet there.
Maybe multiple bullets.
Yeah.
Must have been Brandon Lake shooting. And I mean T-shirt guy.
I talked to
out top, Lake, 3. No good. Rebound is going to be taken by Pritchett. I thought it was going to fall out of bounds. Pritchett stayed with it. Looking for McGeorge, has her inside, going to go underneath. Reverse, Ashley McGeorge sticks it.
Her mom's going a little crazy over there in the stands. But a nice move there by Ashley McGeorge. That is all set up by Courtney
Joe
Pritchett.
McGeorge offensive game right there.
I tell you. He probably wouldn't have
He would have pulled up from 3, wouldn't he? Here's Walker inside, open is Lester, and Lauren Lee gets a big chunk there. I think Lee thought she was going to go straight up. Lester actually drug that arm out a bit to put a little hook shot up almost. You say you were talking to Brandon Lakes there?
Well, he said that. I said they're giving you an air gun like that. You're dangerous with that. He said, well, let me tell you, the last time I had it, he said I hit a baby.
Yeah, he hit a baby in the chapel. It was a concert, and he hit a small child.
So
Campbellsville's lead was 10 there, matched their largest. The free throw by Lester back to makes it a 9-point game once again. Yeah, that young man, he's dangerous with the gun there. Walker knocks that away on the missed free throw. It goes out of bounds. Walker kept it free of Pritchett's grasp. It went out of bounds, and it'll go to Campbellsville here. 8:16 to play in the third quarter. 49-40. Lauren Lee, the basketball for the Lady Tigers, brings it ahead. Pritchett holds it, looking for McGeorge. Can't get it to her initially. Now we're going to have that hand check again, and that's the same official that's called all three of those, I believe. This one will go against Baker. 2 on Baker. First on the Firehawks. Boy, it's going to take me 5 years to get used to the Firehawks and UT Southern. Pritchett, right side late, looking for Lee, and the deflection taken away by Walker, ahead to McNary, and she will go up with the left hand, lay it in.
Walker is playing a really good game here for UT Southern on both the offensive and defensive end.
49-42. Lee on the dribble, bounces to Faith Lake. She holds, waits, Pritchett out, right wing, Lexi Lake triple. It is hard, and the rebound is going to be grabbed by Sharrow as McNary blocked out enough of Ashley McGeorge. The other way, Walker catches and gets the finish down inside.
Boy, I tell you, they get the ball up the court really quick, even on a missed shot. You know, that ball was at the other end within 2 or 3 seconds.
Lee with the hestation goes up and gets the finish. Lauren Lee showing off the offensive game. Lester to Sharrow. 3 is hard, and the rebound is knocked free, taken by Pritchett. Pritchett goes left side. Lake again, triple. This one is hard, and the rebound to McNary. Lexi's had some good clean looks, just hasn't connected here. McNary throws up a shot. Offensive foul. It'll go against Taylor McNary. And the Lady Tigers will see that bucket wiped away for the Firehawks. That's 3 on McNary, 2 on UT Southern. Wilkes going to check in for McGeorge. Maddie Boyle will sprint to the scorer's table. She'll enter the lineup for Faith Lake. 6:41 to play. Third quarter. Lauren Lee with 10 points in the basketball game. First Lady Tiger in double figures. Boyle bounces to Pritchett. Looking for Wilkes, not there. Boyle hoists the 3 left wing. That is off the mark, and Lester grabs it before it falls out of bounds. McNary will push. Backs away now. She's picked up her dribble, looking for some help. Boyle, heavy pressure. Walker tosses it out to Sharrow. McNary will set it up once again. Left side, Lester. Baseline, Sharrow backs away. Turnaround shot is off the mark for Sharrow. Ball knocked away by Lee and taken by Boyle. Boyle will orchestrate the offense. I don't know what play Coach Ginger Highcolvin wants to run, but they better run it. Wilkes going to go up. Quick move against Walker, who falls down, and now that's going to be 4 on McNary.
That's tough right there for her. She got down there. Caitlin kind of brought the ball down, and as a result, McNary got her hand in there.
Walker kind of fell slowly. I wonder if Wilkes wasn't on her foot, maybe.
She stepped on
her foot, and Walker may have kind of lost it. It wasn't like a quick, she wasn't trying to take a charge, or it didn't appear that was the goal. Lee pitches it in. Now Pritchett right back to Wilkes, and Goff knocked it away. Ball being battled for, and Scherer going to tie it up, and I believe the arrow will go to UTS. It will. So the Firehawks will go to work on the offensive end without Taylor McNary. The senior averaging 9.5 points a game. Picked up her 4th foul there. Walker elbow jumper, good. Man, what a ball game for Savannah Walker.
She's a player, I'm telling you. Very impressed.
Left side, Lee out top, Pritchett open, thought about it. Now Boyle wants the entry to Wilkes, has her. Sharrow comes across, takes it away. Now Lexi Lake knocks it free.
Good heads-up play there by Lexi, because that could have been an easy basket here on this other end.
51-46. UT Southern is kind of hung in the hip pocket of Campbellsville most of the night. Lady Tigers have opened it up a time or two to, around that 8 to 10 point range, but give credit to the Firehawks for staying right there with Campbellsville. 5-point Lady Tiger lead, closing in on the midway mark of this third quarter. Leicester with the basketball, wants to drive, cut off. It's Goff, working, lost the handle a bit, stays with it. Floater with the left hand, no good. Rebound taken by Swiss. Pritchett quickly ahead to Lee. Lee across the lane, out. Boyle has it knocked away from her by Goff before she ever got the pass. And this will bring us to a media stoppage here with 4:47 to play in the third quarter. The Lady Tigers lead it by 5. You're following the Lady Tigers. This is the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
If you love concerts and live theater, going to baseball games, and eating in restaurants, inside, if you love parties and the small talk with the guy who makes you iced coffee the right way, then wear a mask. And let's beat this virus so we can get back to the things we love. Mask up, America.
.46, Matt Payton, Benji Kelly at Donna Wise Court, the Powell Athletic Center, the site for this Mid-South Conference matchup between the Lady Tigers and Firehawks. Campbellsville will head down to Pulaski middle of February, the 12th of February, to take on the Firehawks in the Curry Christian Life Center there in Pulaski. Coach Evans with
slow coming out of the huddle here.
Martin Methodist 5-1 in non-conference play this season. A couple of wins over Oakwood and Fisk each, then also a win over Talladega. They lost to the University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy. They played 4 exhibition games, Benji. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought there was a limit on that.
I thought so too.
They have on their schedule. Sutton straight away. 3 on the way is no good. Hard rebound to Lauren Lee. Back out. Boyle on the dribble. Right side. Sutton holds it. Now Boyle. Skips it left wing. Lee, a little hesitation, gets around Lester. Shot up, she's fouled.
See what, Lauren Lee, she knows how to get to the rim.
This will go against Suchero. Her third, 4 on the Firehawks. Suchero's picked up 1 foul in each of the 3 quarters thus far. But they had exhibitions against Middle Tennessee State, Union University, North Alabama, and Austin Peay. So a very busy schedule for Coach Evans. Just 13 regular season games, but you throw in 4 exhibitions.
Well, and it may be that they limit how many total regular season games that they have if you play multiple exhibitions. So interesting to see.
So it doesn't actually count, but you can play more due to not having 30.
Right.
And that's a point of discussion. The NAI is free throws there for Campbellsville's Lauren Lee, good. And now down inside, who was that? I looked down at Walker again.
That was Walker, yeah. Just turn and shoot from the elbow.
53-48. Calvert going to drive, goes up, shot good off glass for shot.
There we go. Good job by Shiloh to read what the defense gave her there. That's been there tonight a couple of times.
55-48. Leicester holds it. Walker again, spinning, working against McGeorge. Calvert with a nice help. Came in there, took it away.
Yeah, and that was all.
Long ahead to Lee. Saves it in play. McGeorge sticks it in off glass. What an assist. That may be the assist of her life right there, Benji Kelly.
Wow. What a play.
Just a hustle play by Lauren Lee. I think her only goal here, a little hand check on Calvert. The only goal for Lee was to keep that thing in play and keep it alive. And, man, set up Ashley McGeorge. I don't know if we've got a replay of that one.
Well, that was special right there. Getting back to the turnover there, you got to credit Ashley McGeorge for putting pressure on Walker, and it allowed Shiloh to come in and get the steal.
Goff splits 2 defenders, drives in, runs into McGeorge. Now back out. Lester going to hoist the 3. That's no good. And as Baker tries to save it in play, it hits Goff. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Firehawks. Campbellsville basketball. I was going to mention a moment ago, the NAI having discussions of taking that number of 30 down to 28. I don't really understand that, but
I don't either. Sometimes I wonder what the NAI's decision is. I mean,
A head scratcher a bit inside. McGeorge going to go over the shot. No good. Well, and to some degree, you got to understand your competition. If it's NCAA Division II and NCAA Division III, the kids want to play. So you take games away, it factors in. If they're looking at that, shot by Sharrow, no good. We'll touch on that again if we get a stoppage. Lee won't shoot the three. She decks it, drives, and kisses it in off glass.
Yeah, and that's a little bit, you can see UT Southern here getting a little fatigued here. Lauren Lee took advantage of it with the kind of lane kind of opened up for an easy layup.
59-48. Baker to Sharrow, who has been held in check. She's going to drive here, and Sharrow.
That was I think that was a walk.
17 or 27 minutes into this basketball game, I believe that's Sharrow's first field goal.
Yeah, first points.
Boyle with the basketball. 59-50. Hands it off to Lee. Calvert, nice little crossover. Backs away now. Kicks it right side. Boyle, triple on the way. Bang! Maddie Boyle and Edward Jones three.
That's good ball movement there by the Lady Tigers to find an open Maddie Boyle. Our biggest lead of the game, 12 here, Matt. So, as I said, you can see that the legs of
takeaway. Calvert, right side, up off glass, won't fall. Boyle keeps it alive. Calvert collects. Lee down the middle, goes up, won't fall. She is fouled by Goff.
Chance to go to the free throw line here, but what I was saying is that just Tennessee Southern, you can tell fatigue is starting to set in. They're really labored breathing, so a credit to Coach Colvin with that rotation, fresh legs coming in every 3 or 4 minutes, so Campbellsville starting to build on this lead here.
UT Southern sends Chumbley back in. She had a great first half. First time I believe we've seen her here in the second half. Hallie Jones also back in. Bria Piercy into the lineup for the first time from Harrogate, Tennessee. Lauren Lee at the nail for the Lady Tigers. First free throw won't stick.
That's our first miss of the game there, Matt.
14 points for Lee, 6 dimes. One more free throw toss, and she hits that one. 63-50, a Baker's dozen the margin. Goff ahead to Chumbley off the wing left side. Looking for Piercy, she's got her. Pulled the string on it, couldn't quite connect. Wilkes the rebound, Pritchett will run. Left side, Lee looking, bounces. Wilkes has it knocked free by Jones. She kind of read that and got over the top of Wilkes. Now Goff the other way, splits the Great Lakes inside. Piercy hesitates, but she drug the foot, and a turnover on UTS. Less than a minute to play here in the third quarter. 13-point Campbellsville advantage. Lee orchestrates the offense. Right side, Lexi Lake, triple on the way. That is no good. The rebound will go long into the corner. Piercy has it, and she will send it out to Chumbley. Chumbley has it knocked away by Faith Lake. Lexi Lake and Goff in there. We've got a scrum, and the double thumbs go up. And it's going to be Campbellsville basketball with 36.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. There is,
I think it's a discussion on the shot clock.
Oh, they're going to call a backcourt violation on UT Southern.
Okay.
So that works out even better for the Lady Tigers, so you don't go to the arrow, correct?
Yeah.
So the arrow stays
the same,
and it should stay with the Lady Tigers. 36.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Good pickup by the officials there to see that.
Right side, Pritchett. Lady Tiger offense circles here. Lake back to Pritchett. Now Wilkes looking into the corner. Right side, Lexi Lake. Three on the way. Bang! You betcha!
Design play there by the Lady Tigers. Lexi Lake's third. Edward Jones triple here tonight.
LL Cooltree. Ball nearly knocked away. Inside, Goff backs away, blocked by Faith Lake. 6 seconds, third quarter winding down. Pritchett long ahead. Lee inside, Faith Lake up, last good. 68-50 will be the margin. Heading to the fourth quarter, the Lady Tigers by 18. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
The biggest buffet in town is at the Winters Dining Hall, located on Campbellsville University's campus. We've got it all, from our main entree lines, pizza, pasta, soup, subzone, and our new Fresh and Fit section. Don't forget about our dessert corner. Winters Dining Hall is open to the public 7 days a week. $7 for lunch, $8 for dinner. Winters Dining Hall at Campbellsville University. Find us at campbellsville.edu/dining hall.
(68-50) the score. Lady Tigers off that final bucket there in the third quarter. And how about Campbellsville? Pritchett ahead. Benji, they get the stop, and Lee, who could have shot it for the ending of the third different quarter in this game, and instead zips a pass down to the block, and Faith Lake there for the lay-in.
Yeah, it's very, very, very special. And once again, you got to credit Courtney Pritchett for getting the rebound and kicking it up to Lauren Lee, who was already at midcourt. So great execution there for the Lady Tigers. On top of that 10-second call here, Matt. Now the Lady Tigers get the ball and have a chance to put this thing 20-plus points.
You're going to have to ask Sheldon, did they give Lauren an assist on that last bucket? Because she still was 6. She had 6 before that play. Here is Pritchett inside over the top. Wilkes off glass and one for Caitlin Wilkes.
There we go. Great job of the Lady Tigers. They just kind of, it took a little while, but we've extended this lead, 20-point lead now, and this is Lady Tiger basketball that we're used to seeing.
70-50 the score. The foul will send Wilkes to the line. It was on Erin Grace Lester. That's her second. Free throw for Wilkes is good. 3-point trip. 71-50. McNary wants to run. Into the corner. Sharrow can't shoot it. Nice closeout by the Lady Tigers. Sharrow down the lane. Another Lady Tiger flashed out and bumped Sharrow on the way through, or at least got a piece of the basketball. Campbellsville the other way. Pritchett into the corner, left side, Lexi Lake. Now Pritchett again, dribbling up, back door is Lee, gonna kick it, corner, Lake, 3, no good. Rebound is taken by Wilkes. It was Faith Lake flashing through. She's fouled by Lester. And that'll be 3 on Lester, 2 on the Lady Tigers. What was the verdict on that assist?
They said that they gave it, so I don't know if they corrected one earlier.
Yeah, maybe so. Left side, Pritchett, ball fake, out. Lexi Lake again, 3 on the way, around and out, rebound, Swiss, no look, inside, Wilkes off glass, she gets the finish, Swiss the find.
What a pass by Courtney Pritchett there.
McNary, floater with the right hand, McNary playing with those 4 fouls, gets the finish. Lee wants to push, right side, little contact, into the corner, Faith Lake, 3, bang, Faith Lake and Edward Jones, 3. McNary again wants to run, 24 points. The margin, Lee goes down, offensive foul. McNary's night is done.
And I think that call right there is just because she was a little bit out of control there.
We haven't seen that much by McNary tonight, as quick as she is. You feel like at this level, a lot of times you see players that are that athletic, they're wild. McNary doesn't really have that wild feel. She's fast, but doesn't really feel like she's out of control. That time maybe a little aggressive.
As Rusty Hollingsworth said, she is as fast as a hiccup. I'm telling you, quick athletic ability there for that young lady, but it's unfortunate her night ends early.
Boyle running the offense here for Campbellsville as Lauren Lee gets a breather. Pritchett out top. They wanted Wilkes, not there. Walker knocked it away from behind. Walker again continues her stellar evening, and Pritchett
returns the favor.
Yeah, returns the favor. Walker, I don't think that's where she's comfortable.
She wasn't. Yeah, she knew she was trying to get over to the side, pick up her dribble, but heads-up play there by Courtney Pritchett to knock it out of bounds to allow Campbellsville to set up their defense.
Goff with the basketball here. Changes for the Lady Tigers as Pritchett checks out Sutton in for Campbellsville. Here is Jones, the turnaround shot. Circles the drain and pops off. Here is Sutton, the board.
Good board there by Sarah Sutton. Great block out as well.
76-52 the score. Boyle inside. Wilkes catches up, and it won't fall. Goff going to pick up the foul here, the personal.
Foul on 12, Ty Goff, that's her third.
And that'll be 3 on Goff, 4 on the Firehawks. And Caitlin Wilkes goes back to the free throw line here for the Lady Tigers. Chumbley back in for UT Southern. Wilkes' free throw here is good. Yeah, that assist did not go in. Faith Lake made layup. Okay. That's the last play of the third quarter. So that assist did not track. As Wilkes gets a pair of free throws. So unofficially, if that's the case, that would mean that Lee has tied her career high in assist. Here right side, down the lane, Lester an extra step.
Little Euro step there that you've seen make its way into the NBA, but I don't know how I feel about that Euro step.
Well,
it's a little different.
You just wish they would have allowed it when you played.
That's right. Well, it's an awkward play.
Yeah, it doesn't look natural. It's Boyle, left side. Faith Lake won't shoot it. Here, Calvert drives, avoids the contact, shot no good. Wilkes, rebound, put back there for Caitlin Wilkes.
Good job by Caitlin Wilkes getting that offensive board. She's having a really decent night here tonight.
She's up to 13
points, yeah. 6 rebounds.
Chumbley, far side of the floor, holds it, little ball fake. Bounces to Walker inside. Oh, got that right around Campbellsville. I believe that was Sutton down there.
Sutton down there. He just didn't have a chance to get her hand on it.
Back door, Faith Lake. Out top, Calvert. Back to Lake on the right side. Calvert again, wants to drive through the contact. Wraps one around underneath. Wilkes can't finish, a little too strong there. And Campbellsville sees the Firehawks come the other way. Walker grabbed that rebound. That actually made Wilkes now 15, so that last bucket hadn't tracked yet. Sherrill has it blocked, and it comes off the Chumbley. Jones had a chance at it. Now the ball goes out of play off of Calvert, I believe. Ashanti Gore going to check in for the first time this evening. Gore, 5'11" sophomore forward from Glasgow, Kentucky. Wilkes will check out now as Lexi Lake will enter for Faith Lake. 80-54, Lady Tigers the advantage here. Into the corner, Sherrill, 3 on the way. That is good for Faith Sherrill. Been a long evening for her.
Well, it has. It's first made three-pointer in almost, 34 minutes?
Yeah, just now 1 of 5 from deep. Calvert, handoff. Wants to drive, cut off. Out to Lexi Lake, left wing. Sutton, short corner. Jumper on the way, you betcha. Sarah Sutton.
Good offensive minutes here for Sarah Sutton as well. Puts her in double figures.
Jones right side to Chumbley. Now Baker at the free throw line. Gets around Gore momentarily. Nice recovery by Ashanti Gore. Ball going to go out of play here. Last touch by Jones as Lexi Lake was there on the block out. Jones looking like me when I was playing church league. The knee braces and everything going on there. That left one looks like that may have been a significant injury.
Yes.
Left side, Sutton, hand down, 3 on the way. No good, rebound. Calvert back up, off glass for Shyla Calvert. Nice job, Shyla.
Shyla's played extremely well here tonight. And you know she'd get some extended minutes with Bailey Pedigo going out.
Left side, Sherrill finds a cutting Jones. Nice little move there by Jones, 1 dribble and up. Shot no good, rebound to Campbellsville. Calvert. Right side, Spinney. Out, Boyle straight away, 3 on the way. Bang! Maddie Boyle and Edward Jones 3. That is her 3rd of the night. Timeout by Coach Billy Evans as the Lady Tigers have pushed this thing in the blink of an eye up to a 30-point ball game. 4:55 to play. Campbellsville leads it. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I love you.
$87-57, 4:55 to play in the basketball game. Campbellsville leads it. Jamie Browning took a jab at me. He said, the difference between Jones and I, she's wearing the knee braces, but she's getting up and down the floor, and I stayed on one end. Well, that's why, you know, my career lasted into the church leagues, you know, and all that money I made doing the. But good to see, you know, and injuries just a far cry, you know, those things 30, 40 years ago was a different animal. Nowadays, ACL and whatever it is, you're back at it within 9-10 months, and you never know what happened.
I was talking to actually my wife the other night. We were talking about, you know, how we're getting older, and I said I'm so thankful that we both played college sports, but we did not have any significant injuries during our playing career, and you know, the Lord blessed us with that, but you're right. As technology, medical advances, these players are coming back a lot quicker than what they used to years ago.
It's a good old professional church league career.
Yeah, I tell you.
Sharrow 3 on the way, no good. Rebound taken by Calvert. A few more changes for Campbellsville coming in a moment. Boyle backing away. This is a tough spot for Coach Ginger High Colvin too, with as Lexi Lake opened briefly, didn't shoot it. You're trying, you want to work some of these other kids in, but you know you're going to have some time off, days off between games, so you want to keep everybody fresh. This is a little bit of a slippery slope, so to speak, as Lexi Lake going to foul Goff before the Sharrow 3, so they'll wave that off. That's when you know it's just not your night. You hit one, they wave it off.
Exactly, yeah.
And another stoppage here as the Lady Tigers will head over and visit with Ginger High Colvin. 87-57 the score. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Myth. If you get COVID-19, you'll recover after a few days. That myth is false. We're only just beginning to understand the effects of COVID-19 on the human body, as we're starting to see more and more people identifying as long haulers who are having symptoms for weeks, if not months after their initial infection. Continue to wear a mask, socially distance, and wash your hands. Together, we can keep COVID out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
.30 ball game, 4:18 to play in this contest. Lady Tigers looking for win number 16 as they try to knock off the Firehawks of Tennessee Southern. It would push them to 11-0 all-time against UT Southern, formerly Martin Methodist. Taking a look around some of the other Mid-South Conference stuff here this evening. Benji, Life, and Georgetown postponed.
You got Cumberland's up 31-16 on Pikeville in the second. That game may have been delayed a little bit.
Well, it was listed at 6 Eastern, but it was at Cumberland, so it was 6 Central. I wondered when I typed that in, and the other two games also later. Is Sharrow going to drive down inside, throw up a floater? No good, gets her own miss. Staying with it here is Sharrow, defended by Elizabeth Bertram, who checked in for Campbellsville. Sharrow here going to draw the foul. Burt, 5'6", a sophomore guard from Glasgow, Kentucky. Campbellsville also has Maddie Nally in, 6'2", sophomore forward from Louisville, Kentucky. Free throw for Sharrow is good. We talked about the free throw. Small sample size in the grand scheme of things for Sharrow, but an elite free throw shooter, up over 90%. I think she averages maybe 2 or 3 free throws a game. So when you shoot as many threes as she does. Not as many trips to the line, but boy, when she gets there, they're about automatic.
Well, she's a shooter, and shooters know how to make free throws.
87-59, Campbellsville leads it. Sutton left side, Nally holds it. Bertram off the wing. Skipped it, left side, Boyle. Ball fake, back to Bertram. She can shoot it. Left-hander shot on the way, hard. Rebound taken by Walker. Hands it to Goff. 3:40 to play. Sherrill in rhythm, 3 on the way. That is short. And she'll hear a little bit from the student section. And a timeout taken by Billy Evans, a 30-second timeout. Life and Georgetown postponed this evening, and Life, of course, will not be able to make that trip here on Saturday as they have COVID issues within their program. Cumberland and Lindsey Wilson, I'm not sure which of those two teams. I think maybe Cumberland's had some at the end of last week, so not that it matters, but oh my, is that Freed Hardeman Shawnee State score accurate?
Oh my, 41-11?
Now Shawnee State had COVID issues, and so they're coming back, so who knows if they've got everybody available or not, but that is a, boy, that's rough. Bethel and Thomas More in a close one here this evening, 20-18. Goodness gracious. That Freed Hardeman Shawnee State score is something else. Back to play here, 87-59, Lady Tigers trying to finish up this last few minutes here. Nally inside, finds Gore, cutting, and Ashanti Gore gets the finish. Maddie Nally helps set that up.
Nice little pass there by Maddie Nally. Ashanti both of them in the books.
Sherrill out top, off the screen from Goff. 3 is no good. Rebound by Nally. Boyle brings it ahead. 3 minutes to play in this basketball game. Sutton, that ball's knocked away. It's deflected. Now Sherrill's picked it up. She'll come to the offensive end. Gets by Boyle, missed the shot. Jones there for the putback. (89-61). Nally out top to Boyle. Turn around. Sutton, mid-range. Good. Sarah Sutton hits that mid-range shot.
Leading scorer here tonight for the. No, that makes her 13. 13 here tonight.
1 bucket. I think she can tie Wilkes and Lee at 15
each.
Walker inside. Turnaround. Thought about shooting that one. Now Bertram's going to foul Sherrill. 91-61 the score. 2:16 to play.
Well, Matt, for about 2.5 quarters, this was a really, really tight ball game, and then Campbellsville just went on a tear. I don't know what Coach Colvin said up to them at halftime. That could be something that you ask, but they've only come out and scored 22 points here in this second half. That Tennessee Southern team. So if it was about defense, message received and enacted.
This thing in the second half got to it then. It was a 5-point game. Here is Goff going to fire a 3. No good. Rebound taken by Gore.
I would think, if I remember at the media, it may have been 45-39 or something like that.
51-46, 5.5 minutes.
Okay.
So Campbellsville, since that point, has went on a 40-15 run. Is my math right?
That's right.
Ball knocked away. Goff comes ahead to Chumley, and she'll lay it in. Calvert splits a couple of defenders, pitches it back out here to Bertram. Now Sutton inside, finds Gore. It's going to be an offensive foul. Sutton knew it. Sutton may be a little winded here. She's played
a lot of minutes here tonight.
And the Lady Tigers, I don't think Madison Drummond's, she's not here tonight. She's been a little under the weather.
She has.
As things go, you get hit with the scarlet letter or whatever, you just stay away. And so Drummond's not available tonight, and that may be a spot where she would have picked up some minutes where Sutton is in there. Certainly hope Drummond's gets to feeling better. Is Baker going to let one ride? Banked it in.
Banked it in from the wing, which is difficult to do.
That's a 4-point shot by degree of difficulty. 91-66. Caught me off guard. You know, some of the angles and stuff sometimes off the backboard play weird, and man, I wasn't expecting that because she shot it from in front of us, so it looked well off the mark. Here's Gore driving right to her left hand, no good. Goff the other way. Again, just a one game here tonight. The Tigers and Firehawks going to try to get their game in Monday as Sutton knocks it away from Baker and then knocks Baker away from her feet. And Sutton going to be hit with that personal, and that'll send Baker to the free throw line here. 7 of 7 on the season is Baker.
Good victory here tonight, Matt. I know it's a special one for Coach Galvin. We'll talk a little bit about that earlier, but good, hard fought. You know, a lot of times it's difficult to, you know, when you get a loss, how's your team going to respond to that? Well, they've come out and played extremely well here tonight.
Baker hits both free throws. She remains perfect, and our final score here tonight, more than likely, barring a turnover, Campbellsville will win it 91-68. Calvert backs away, and that'll do it. Lady Tigers with the victory, win number 400 for Ginger High Colvin, as some of the Lady Tiger faithful across the way throwing up the 400 wins sign as Campbellsville picks up.